everyone! Welcome to tonight's Big Brother Canada 10 chat.
Oh, hi! It's episode 20.
And it's eviction night.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So last time, Helena didn't use the veto that she worked so hard to win.
I mean, it didn't make sense for her because
No.
she knew that Marty was going to be going up as the backdoor target, and she's working with Marty. She knows that Marty wants to take her to the final two. So it just did not make sense for Helena to use that power veto.
But what really didn't make sense was JC Lynn not using the secret veto that she worked so hard for.
Like, what?
She was looking everywhere.
Yeah. Gino's big plan this week was to backdoor Marty, and JC Lynn was on board with that. But then I guess she was like, I don't know if I should do this, because she wasn't able to talk to anyone about it before.
Yeah.
So she just, like, let it flop.
And he was okay with it.
We'll get there. Yeah, that was whatever. So Moose and Summer are still up on the block, and one of them left us tonight.
Everybody's so paranoid about who had the secret power because nobody knew.
It was a secret,
You weren't allowed to tell, right, JC Lynn? Otherwise, you would be instantly evicted. Get out.
Everybody's assumption was that Marty won the power veto. Number one, because he's always up before everybody else. Number two, he's always looking around, trying to find
he's certainly not going to
secret
use
stuff.
it either, so.
That's the other thing. Like, he wouldn't use it because
Marty said, no, I didn't find it. I didn't have it.
Yeah. I guess even if
think
he
it was
had...
Betty.
Yeah, even if he had... Of course he's going to blame it on Betty. Even if he had used the veto, I guess he would have been safe, right? I don't know if it worked the same way that a regular veto would work, where...
Yeah, I guess, right? You can't be a replacement.
Yeah.
So if it wouldn't have made sense. He could have gone either way with that.
Yeah. But yeah, he's thinking, oh, it was Betty, which doesn't really make sense either.
He's really got it out for Betty.
She would have wanted you up on the block.
Yeah.
She would have used that veto.
And Helena and Marty have a chat, and Helena tells Marty...
I saved your ass.
I saved your ass because Gina would have put you up as a replacement, and you would have gone.
So, you're welcome.
Yeah. So, she also says, we should vote out Moose because he's a competitor.
He's a better competitor than Summer. And Marty says, yeah, okay.
Oui. All right, so Summer is pissed at Helena because Helena is the veto holder and did not use it on Summer.
Okay, but like, why would she? I think Helena is done with the Mandems, right? The Mandems are done. Because Helena found out during Jess's HOH week that Betty, Summer, and Tanisha were all trying to get her up on the block. So, she's not with that anymore. But Summer, last episode, was all like, I know who got this secret power.
Guess you didn't.
She didn't. She thought it was Marty!
All right, so Moose, or Moosh, and Josh have a chat.
Yeah.
And Moose knows he's in trouble.
Moose is really hoping he'll have Josh's vote this week because he feels like if he can get Josh, he can get the other 2 votes he needs and get Gino to keep him.
Well, he's also hoping that he will have JC Lynn's vote, but he doesn't.
Well, he's going around all confident saying, like, I've got the showmance, JC Lynn's voting to keep me, Gino would break the tie in my favor, which is not true. And then people would go and ask the showmance about this, and they're just like, nah. We're not keeping him.
Moose is a good campaigner, though.
He really is. He
really
can talk.
Is. I can be a shield for you. You can use me as a footstool. You could use me as a towel. I'm
sorry, I just got flashbacks to the dreaded...
Oh, no.
BB21.
No. But you know who's not a good campaigner? Summer.
Yeah.
Just keep me because I won't do anything for you. Not a damn thing.
I'm not making any promises to anybody.
I'll annoy your girlfriend. I'll sit on your lap until she smacks me in the face or whatever.
Well, Betty wanted to give Summer a taste of her own medicine because last week when Betty was trying to get a vote from Summer, Summer was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm confused. I need to think about it all. So Betty was reciting back some of those lines, and she was enjoying the hell out of it.
Betty, which is so funny because Summer is the petty one.
I mean, everybody's got a little pettiness in them, right?
Not me.
Yeah, okay.
All right, it's time for an ice cream showman's date.
Yeah.
Everyone get your ice cream and get up to the HOH room so we can cuddle on the sofa.
Everyone? You mean just the two of them?
Yes.
Well, this was all a big lead up to JC Lynn revealing to Gino that she found the secret power.
Let's play a little game called Tell Me Something I Don't Know About You. It's our first date.
Right.
I was waiting for him to say, like, I hate women.
Sorry.
Women should be seen and not heard.
Oh my god. No, his thing was that he's secretly a lover boy.
Oh.
I thought he was going to say a mother boy or something.
Well.
I do mother boy pageants.
I think he is a mother boy. He really loves his mom.
That's
He's a
nice.
boy.
I like that.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm for that. My son is a mother boy.
Just the term that he used, he's a lover boy.
I don't think she knew what that meant because he was like,
I like to care for someone. Okay. So then JC Lynn was like, oh, well, my secret is that I found the secret power. Oh. He didn't believe her at first. He was like, you were lying.
Yeah.
And then she gave the details. She was like, yeah, I found these keys. I had to do this riddle, blah, blah, blah. I solved the puzzle. He was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And he was thrilled. And I
was waiting for him to be like, why didn't you use it?
Yeah. I mean, I thought at the beginning of the week we were going to get rid of Marty.
This was a golden opportunity to do that.
He could have lover-boyed you even more if you had done his dirty work for him.
Yeah. He didn't seem to care, though, that she didn't use it. Okay.
I guess he just had it in his head that he wasn't going to get rid of Marty this week, and she stuck with the plan.
Yeah.
Kevin.
All right. Then they showed a segment of the Summer, Gino, JC Lynn love triangle, but this happened last week.
It's a love trio.
Okay. Throuple. This happened last week because it was before Herman was evicted. It was before Gino won this HOH. So it was like kind of sketchy that they edited this in here this way. But
well, I guess this was the best example they had of Summer being
she likes to push the boundaries with Gino, but I have to say, Gino plays along with her.
And the rest of the guys.
He seems into it. Yeah. And, Summer was, like, hugging Gino at the dining room table, and he was all like, you're going to catch hands from her if she sees this. So then all the other guys that were sitting there were like, oh, JC Lynn, like, do you see this? She's touching your man. And she was getting pissed.
I don't blame her, but I mean, who do you get angry at? Do you get angry at Summer? Do you get angry at Gino?
I think you get the most angry at Gino for not shutting this down. Letting JC Lynn look like a fool.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be the butt.
Well, she did talk to Gino about it, and he's all like, it's not my fault. It's kind of your fault.
Yeah, he kind of cornered her
kind of your fault
in a weird way in the storage room and was like, and she was like, get away from me, you suck.
Yeah, so she was telling him, look, if you keep this up, I'm out of here. I'm not going to be made a fool on TV.
That's right. All right.
But he's trying to be all like, oh, it's Summer's fault. Like, I didn't do it.
Don't be like that. All right, so it's time for Moose and Kevin to have a chat.
All right.
How is Moose going to convince Kevin to put his ass in the house tonight? He says,
honestly, Moose has been...
I'm not coming after you.
Yeah, Moose has been making some points to people. They're always leaving that campaign thinking, you know what, maybe I should keep Moose. And then Kevin slaps him down.
For you? No.
Yeah, I mean, Summer wasn't really offering anyone anything.
All right, so there was a big surprise waiting for all the house guests who had to eat crap all week because of the slop thing.
A bunch of them were have-nots, so now they get some good eats.
Ooh, I don't remember who the sponsor was, but it was a big booze up.
It was a spring
fling?
awakening party.
It's spring after a long Canadian winter. Let's get drunk and have tiny bites of food.
All right.
So,
it's funny though, because I think like parts of Canada are still getting snow right now.
Oh wow!
Yikes.
Yeah. All right. So Arissa reminds us that the finale is just 3 short weeks away.
Oh my good.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't believe that.
I love a 10-week season. I think it's the perfect length.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so everybody in the house has been obsessed by one of the doors. It's painted red. No. It's painted red, and it has numbers that are constantly changing on it.
It's got a countdown clock on it.
Is it a countdown?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
So they're trying to figure out, like, when is this countdown going to run out? Well, Gino is not very good at math. He said there's 25 hours in a day.
There's 178 hours in a week, just in case you don't want to pull out a calculator. It's 168.
4 days in 100 hours.
I had always suspected that he wasn't playing with a full deck, you know, knowledge-wise. But this really just proves it.
I mean, I'm hoping he was just rounding. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
to
that's
make it easier math. I don't know.
Yes, I guess.
Whatever. But anyway, yeah, that countdown clock is going to be running out soon.
Really?
So who knows what's in there.
Maybe it's the triple. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right, so that was fun. Summer and JC Lynn have a chat, and she said, I'm going to campaign to you right now. I'm not going to make you any promises. I can't even promise that we'll work together one day.
Cool.
Maybe the possibility that we will work together.
I mean, what are you supposed to take from that?
Summer is not very giving. She doesn't want to give up anything, and I don't understand how she stayed in the house this long.
Because there were other bigger targets that needed to go.
Okay.
You know? But I gotta say, too, she's got a great social game.
Mm-hmm.
She's been really playing up the social game, for sure.
Yeah.
This campaigning, though, that ain't it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, luckily for her, though, she's up against a huge target right now, so she doesn't really have to worry about it too much.
Right. Well, Moose, he knows he's not going to get Betty's vote, but
he's giving it a try anyway.
He's got to. I mean, because he can't complete this week and not uncover all of the stones.
There are only a few votes up for grabs at this point, so you got to go for all of them.
So she says, if you stay here, what's your game going to look like?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, well, I could be loyal.
Yeah, he was saying he wants to work with Josh and Betty. He's saying all the right things, but...
Is Summer going to do that for you? Is Summer going to be a shield for you?
You know what?
Is Summer going to promise you anything?
One of Betty's biggest issues was with this?
What?
Moose has, like, barely talked game with her all season, and now that he's in trouble, he's like, hey, let's work together to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well... I think he's still better to keep than Summer. All right, it's time for Betty and Josh. Are we going to do the right thing by
I gotta
voting?
say, there were a few times where people were questioning, like, should we keep Moose? But for the most part, this whole week, well, since the POV ceremony, everyone's been like, Moose is going. There hasn't been a lot of, like, back and forth or wavering.
Yeah. All right, so it's time for Arissa to check in. And she said, all right, scrubs, plead for your lives. Scumbags, turn around and face the wall.
Well, Summer was all, hello, my loves, and Steven, meaning Gino.
Stavros.
She called him Steven.
Okay.
Mm.
All right, so she said it's going to be boring without me, and then she went into this big rant about how she has an afro, and she's in the Afro Coalition with Arissa, and whatever. All right, well, you know what? Moose's afro is bigger than yours, so that argument doesn't hold water. All right, so then Moose says, I'm loyal, honest, and true, and if you vote me out, I'm going to put a curse on you.
Oh. I mean, look what happened to Kyle and Jess already.
Yeah.
Oh, Sean wants it back. But
sorry.
The Moose curse definitely brings back memories of the plague that Maki put on the house, which was very damaging.
Yes. All right. Well, it's time to vote.
Okay.
And I have to say, Canada, your house guests really haul ass.
Yeah, they are running into that diary room.
It.
I love seeing the hustle.
Me too. It's great. Especially Kevin at the end. He was just...
All right, so by a unanimous vote, Moose was evicted. I was sad to see him go, but...
I really liked Moose. He really grew on me over the season.
I have to say, too, he fought hard to stay, but at this point in the game...
Ain't no going back.
They want to take out big competitors, so it was an uphill battle for him on the block.
He said Herman's going to be disappointed to see me. He said he wanted me to win.
I'm sure they're going to have a lot of fun together, though.
They're going to have a lot of fun making fun content for the jury house.
Yeah, I mean, that house tour that I saw Herman giving already by himself was a blast.
Nice. All right, well... He told Arissa they didn't want a competitor in there. I had a big target on me because I am very good.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, even if you're selling a really good campaign, they're just not going to keep you if they feel like you have a really good chance of winning. So that was it.
He also said in the end, it just comes down to you. You really got to look out for yourself. So
that's true.
Screw everyone. All right, so it's time for the HOH comp. And they literally did this with like 3 minutes left.
Right. It's a cliffhanger.
Literally. It's called Mount HOH.
Okay, I really like this.
I do too.
This is a variation on the traditional wall competition.
The wall. Yes. Usually you're on a wall and they tilt it. But this is already pre-tilted.
Yeah.
And you're not standing on anything on this one. You have 2 pegs, which they call icicles.
Yes.
And you kind of have to, like, crime scene it, you know.
Yeah. You got to hold on to these icicles and use your body to hold yourself up in between your 2 walls.
It's like when you're a kid and you start going down the slide at the playground, but you don't want to. Yeah, you have to hold yourself on the slide. But there's some big dog peeing cold water down on you. And other stuff, which we didn't see yet, I guess. But the only thing we saw was like a river of freaking water.
This looks painful.
I think Marty's going to be the first one
I think he's going to be out very quickly because he's got a bad shoulder.
Old Marty's shoulder.
But I had to laugh the second that they were putting the cold water on them because I remember preseason Kevin talking about how he was like bio training or whatever to like acclimate himself to bad conditions like this with like cold and whatever.
What'd you think of Kevin smiling during the competition where he was just like...
Oh, Kevin. He's just been a joy to watch so far.
Loving Kevin.
All right. Well, it's going to be interesting to see who wins this HOH competition.
But...
there's another twist this week.
They're pulling out all the twists. Would they forget?
We've only got a few weeks left here.
Forget them through the beginning of the competitions?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever gets the most votes from this insurance company...
Bel Air Direct.
Bel Air Direct.
Right? They had the safety vote earlier in the season, right?
Yes.
And Marty got it.
So they said, hey, we scraped the bottom of our piggy bank and we're able to
doing it again.
Yeah.
Woo!
So one of these scrubs is going to be safe, so make sure you call, text, or whatever.
And I already saw...
send a carrier pigeon.
Or a Harry Potter owl.
Yeah, Harry Potter
Marty
owl.
is not eligible for this safety vote since he already won the first one.
Who do you think's going to get safety?
It's tough to say. I don't know.
I hope it's Kevin.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
I don't think Kevin's really in danger, though.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I hope maybe, like, Betty gets it.
Okay.
Or Josh.
Yes.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right, but...
oh, the big news.
It is a...
You're having a lot of fun with that.
I am. Triple eviction next week!
Ah!
Can you believe it?
I'm excited.
Me too.
I had a feeling this was coming up because we only have a few weeks left and we still have 8 house guests left. So
yes. So we got to cut the fat.
We're going to be going from
quickly.
8 to 5. That's going to be wild.
Will we be happy after the results of the triple eviction?
We'll see.
The only way I would be unhappy is if Kevin went.
Yeah, at this point, I really want to see Kevin make it to the end.
Yeah, me too. Let us know who you want to see survive the triple and who you're voting for the safety in the comments below.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing your homework. All right, we'll see you tomorrow
Yep.
with the results of the HOH competition.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you next time. And until then, much love.